Welcome! UNLV's CSUN Undergraduate Student Government provides supplemental funding to registered student organizations, also known as RSOs. In this webinar, we will provide you with a step-by-step tutorial on how to check the status of your previously submitted funding request. You'll first want to navigate to the Involvement Center. The web address is involvementcenter.unlv.edu. If not already signed in, you'll see a blue sign-in button in the top right corner. Go ahead and click that button and log in using your ACE credentials. Once you're at the home page, you'll want to scroll down to the section with the memberships heading. All of the organizations for which you're currently on the roster for will show here, whether it be in a general membership position or an officer position. Click on the name of the organization for which you're working with. You'll next want to look for the white Manage Organization button in the top right corner. If you click on your organization and you don't see the Manage Organization button, it means you're not properly assigned into an officer role on your organization's roster. Any other officer in your organization can assign you into that role. If you're having trouble doing that, feel free to reach out to us at involvement@unlv.edu and we can assist you. You'll want to click on that Manage Organization button. Next, you'll look for the hamburger menu in the top left corner. That's those three horizontal lines here in the top left corner. Once you open the hamburger menu, scroll down to the My Organizations heading and find the name of your organization. You'll click the gear next to your organization's name and open the Organization Tools menu. Choose the Finance option from the Tools menu. Once you come to the Finance option, you'll go ahead and want to make sure you're on the Funding tab and not the Purchase tab. Again, right here, you'll want to choose Funding instead of Purchase. You'll now see any funding applications that exist for this organization. Click on the name of your funding application that you want to find more information about. There are 4 potential statuses for your application. Unapproved is another way of saying pending. Your funding request is still being considered, but a final decision has not yet been reached, nor have funds been dispersed to your organization. A status of canceled means that the process has ended for this application without a decision made on funding. This may be used in the case of an application error or multiple submissions for your organization. If the status is listed as denied, it means the Ways and Means Committee has denied your funding request. A status of completed notes that this is another way of saying approved. It means a final decision on the funding request has been reached. If funds were approved, they have been dispersed to your organization. There are also 5 potential stages for your application. In stage 1, your funding request has been received and is under initial review. When you submit your application, it is automatically put in stage 1. A committee member will reach out to you if more information is needed to move forward. In stage 2, your organization has been scheduled to present your funding request to the Ways and Means Committee. In stage 3, your funding request has been passed through the Ways and Means Committee, and your organization is scheduled to present to the Senate. In stage 4, your funding request has been passed by the Senate. The CSUN Business Manager is currently processing your payment. And the final stage, stage 5, means that funds have been dispersed to your organization. Let's take a closer look at your funding application. When you click on your funding application, you'll be able to see some very basic things about your application. In the right, you'll see your status and stage. We'll talk more about how to look at the details of that in a second. But if you want to look at the details overall of your application, you can choose these arrows to open up each section. You can review all of the additional questions that you answered. Importantly, you'll want to look at the stage history here. Click the arrow button and it will open up the details of the stage history. Now you'll notice in this example, the dates for each stage are the same because we use this as a sample. In general, the dates for each stage change will be different either by a few days or weeks. You'll see in stage 1, that's the day I submitted the application and the stage was set. In stage 2, a note was added that on the date we were scheduled to present to the Ways and Means Committee. In stage 3, it notes how much was approved by the Ways and Means Committee and the date in which you're scheduled to present to the CSUN Senate. In stage 4, a note was added about the amount that was approved by the Senate and that the CSUN Business Manager is currently processing the payment and will send an email once funds have been dispersed. In stage 5, you'll see the total amount that was finally approved and the way in which it was dispersed to your organization, either through direct deposit or a check that was cut to your organization. So that is how you check the status of your funding request. If you have any questions about your funding request, how it's moving along in the stages, why you're not seeing more details, or anything else related to your application, reach out to us at waysandmeans@unlv.edu.